All right then, the solo, the short, to the point, and fairly easy guitar solo to Junior's Farm by Paul McCartney and Wings. Put down by guitar player Jimmy McCulloch, if I'm not mistaken, one of the many different guitar players that played with Paul McCartney throughout the 70s. And so we're soloing in the key of G major, but we're pretty much sticking to the relative minor box here of E minor, using the E minor pentatonic, same as the G major pentatonic, right? Right there. So leading into the solo has the chorus. The chorus is just G off to F, right? Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Down to Junior's Farm where I wanna lay low. Da 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 da. Take me down to Junior's Farm. Right, and then just G off to F, back to G. And then we're into the solo. Right, so we're starting on the 12th fret of the G string. We're going to go on to 14 of the G, back to 12. Right back onto that 14 for a full step bend. Right, you're going to release that bend, rebend it, and then grab the 15 of the B with your pinky. Release the bend off to 12. Just classic blues licks, right? And then we're into this. So coming out of that bend, you're going to go 14 off to 12 of the D. Then you're going to hammer back onto 14 of the D, down to the 12 of the G for a double hit. And then back to the 14, you're going to pick it, and then you're going to pick it again, give a little half step bend, release. And then release that off to 12. Going to go up to the 14 of the A, back to the 12, and then back to the 14. Slide that 14 back to 12, and then off to 10 of the A. Right, and that's about the first half of the solo. One more time. And then we're into this rather quick little lick, but it's fairly basic, right? There's nothing overly complicated going on here. So you're going to repeat that 7 times. So we're hammering on 15 to 17 of the B string on the downstroke, and then you're catching the 15 of the high E on the upstroke, and then you get that looping, right? And you repeat it 7 times, and after the 7th time, you grab that 17 of the high E right into a full step bend, right? And then we're finishing up the solo with this. So you're going to release that bend, rebend it again, release it back to the natural note at 17, and then off to 15. Then you're going to do a quick little hammer on from 15 to 17 back to 15 of the B. Then you're going to grab the 16 of the G with your middle finger, slide it back to 14, and then release that off to 12. Drop back onto that 14, little bend release off to 12. Grab the 14 of the D and finish the solo on the root note, the 12th fret of the G. And that is the solo. Let's take it from the top nice and slow. friends, is How You Play the Solo to Junior's Farm by Jimmy McCulloch, Paul McCartney and Wings. Certainly hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. And if you did, please hit that like button right down there somewhere. And maybe drop me a subscribe if you haven't done that already, as that would be very kind and helpful to the growth of my little channel. Hope you're well out there, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.